Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Nerdy News. I am your host Tracy, and yes, before you say I am not Lee, the voice gives it away. I am his partner, his other half, and my wee little fella's quite sick, so I'm filling in for him. So bear with us because this is gonna be the most randomest nerdy news you have actually ever watched. I don't know the last time he's done nerdy news, probably a couple of weeks or months or... Well anyway, like new month, I'm filling in. We're gonna jump straight into our wee gaming topics, and first one we're starting off with is Street Fighter 6. Now Street Fighter 6 had a showcase a few days ago. I didn't fully watch the whole thing. I know Lee did, and he was telling me bits about it. So we kind of did like a little recap for me because I don't watch it. So yes, I know I should have watched the whole thing before I did this, but I mean, you can click on it straight after, like I just give you the wee little touch-ups. There are new DLCs coming summer 2023. There's 4 of them, and it starts with Rashid. Now, I think these would be normal characters, like, would they be like normal characters like Ken and Ryu? So they're not like them. I did not know that. And if you're wondering, I am talking to Lee, he's right beside me. So like, if I sound like I'm talking back to myself, he's right beside me because I'm just like, is it yours this one? Well, anyway. Okay, so it's not that. He just told me they're more complex, so I don't know. Like, wait till it comes out. I mean, like, we've already pre-ordered it and I can't wait to see Lee playing this. Like, I have to openly say, I am crap at fighting games. There's no hope for me. I'm still good. Like, I still play it. I've like won you about 2 or 3 times out of like the 400 times we played, but I'm proud of my wee wins. One thing though I am not hyped about, and I know a lot of yous are gonna be like, oh, but I am hyped about this, is the fact that you can create your own character now. I do not like that part at all with Street Fighter. It shouldn't be a thing. Yes, I know a lot of people in the comment section is gonna be like, oh my gosh, Tracy, but it's good and it should be there. It shouldn't. Like, it's Street Fighter. Like, you pick your character, you brawl, you either win or lose. That's like the set in stone rules of Street Fighter, period. And the World Tour, what is that about? Oh, the World Tour story mode. Oh my gosh, I didn't know that. Yes, I know. Smart looking woman doing nerdy news today, but yeah, it's the story mode. Just found that out. Oh my gosh, so it's like, it's all over the world, yeah. Okay, so the World Tour is your own custom character. You go against other people in the world. So I mean, that'd be like a lot of fun. I feel like it would be, but like I said, custom characters aren't really my thing, unless like in other games they are, but for Street Fighter it's just, I ain't into it. Like, I'm not. I'm really looking forward to the new girl that's coming. Is she called Lily? No. Yeah, Lily. Oh yeah, Lily. I can't wait to actually play Lily. I don't know why, but I feel like Lily has my vibes. She is definitely someone I really want to play, because like, I don't know, even just her move skills, and even because she's short, because I'm kind of like, well, I'm kind of short myself, even though I tell Lee I'm tall all the time, but like, you know, like I'm tall for a woman. That's my, like, yeah, I'm tall for a woman, but like she has my height kind of set. So I don't know why, I just feel like that would be such a good, like, a new thing to try, especially when half the characters are a lot taller than her. But for me, that's the only like hype I'm for Street Fighter. The Quest 3 is coming out this year. Now, I know I've only played VR. I've only actually ever played Lee's VR set. I've never played VR before. VR is so lit. For anyone who has not played VR, get a freaking VR. I don't know where you're getting the money, spawn it in, you need a VR set. It's freaky, it's so weird like when you're playing it. Like, I've always played games through PlayStation, like I've never actually played it with actually like VR set on me, and like it's insane. It's like, wow. So I feel like anyone who wants to get a new VR set, why not treat yourself to like the Quest 3? So I mean, that's coming out this year. I don't know when, so I'm like, leave it like autumn, winter time this year, because I mean, if it's summer, my bad, but I'm just taking a guess. I'm assuming it's like that time. Oh, another game, moving on from the Quest 3 obviously, because when you hear me getting hyped, you know we are about to talk about Star Wars. Now, I'm sorry, I don't care what anybody says. If anyone's like, oh, but the new Star Wars is that, look, I watched Lee play the whole first game of Star Wars Jedi, and I was like, there's no way this game is peak. I was like, this game is peak. Like, I've never seen a game be so peak in my life, apart from Need for Speed. Anyone that knows me knows I love racing games. That is my genre of game. So to see something made so perfectly for like a fighting story mode game, it would be that, wouldn't it? Oh, isn't it fighting story? What? It's just story mode. It's not classic fighting, even though like with the swords. Oh, it's because it's action. Oh, you know what I meant when I said fighting. You know I meant like action. But anyway, but like I've never seen something so peak, and like the fact you can click so many like things for your wee little lightsaber and like change it all up. I was like, oh my gosh. I watched Lee play the whole game through, and after he played the whole game through, I started my own wee little career on it. No, I haven't finished it yet, but I already know exactly what happens because I saw Lee playing it. But either way, I was like, it's one thing watching someone else play it, but playing it yourself is a different story. And then he kept getting the green lightsaber, and I want to turn mine pink, so like that's my excuse for playing it. But the new one, I'm really, really excited to play this. Now, I know a lot of people were saying the PC one has so many issues. I personally will not be playing it on the PC. Like, I know me and Lee will get this for PlayStation. Like, we're not going to get it for PC. But anyone who's playing it for PC, do comment below. I would like to know, like, what's the issues with the PC one? Because I would never have thought that the PC one would have so many issues. But the fact that like so many people are saying, oh, it's, well, what are they actually saying? They're saying like
it's slow.
It's like really slow and it won't open, which I'm actually really shocked about, because like the fact the first game was so peak and then the second one was so hyped up. Like even on, oh, remember that thing at Christmas? The game awards. Is that what it's called? Yeah. Even at the game awards, when the actor who plays like, oh, what's the main man called again? The main man who plays Cal, when he like was there at the game awards and like he was doing his wheel thing with his lightsaber, I was like, yo, this game's gonna be peak, baby, when it comes out. Like, I was hyped. Lee, wasn't I so hyped? He's not, by the way, so yes, he can't really talk because like he's vice, but anyway, I was like, this is peak. I can't wait to see this. And then the fact he told me that everyone's been having issues with PC, I was like, we're not getting PC version. Okay, so we're gonna go on to our other news now, guys, because I'm just ranting away and I need to make sure that I get everything spoke about. Now we're moving on to movies. Now this is definitely my genre. Like this is, I love my wee movies. Now anyone who has not watched the Mario movie, you might need to fast forward it a bit. And I feel like everyone's watched it at this point. At this point, everyone's had to watch the Mario movie. If you have not watched it, seriously, get your ass in the cinemas. Like there's no other, like just go to the cinema. Seriously, just go to the cinema. Because I have to say, the Mario movie was peak. Like it was actually so good. Like it was so funny. Like I was kind of, like I was still hyped about it when we were planning on going to watch it. I was like, oh my gosh, this is gonna be good. But half of me was like, this could be crap. Like, not saying that it wouldn't be, like, and not the whole thing about, oh my gosh, Chris Pratt is Mario. I didn't give a crap if he was Mario or not. For me, it was just like, what if it was shit? Like that was literally that was like the bottom line. Like, what if it was shit? And I was so hyped to watch it, you know? Like, got me wee popcorn, and Lee had his wee Luigi hat on, and we were like, all hyped, and we're like, let's do this. And like the fact, like if it was crap, that would have made me feel like, why did we watch this? But didn't. Like literally the moment it presses play, every single song from every single Mario game, most of them is played now. Like it was so peak. The storyline was so good. I like that they had even like, you know, the really crap Mario movie that nobody watches, like we're the Mario Brothers, like, you know, that weird little song thingy. I loved how that was in it. Like I was dead laughing. Do you remember? I was like dead laughing. I was like, oh, I was so hyped. It was so funny. I just like the wee little advert they made. Like, you know what I'm talking about. You know, like the wee little. But like that thing was like so hyped. I was like, oh my gosh, this is peak. The whole princess Peach being like a warrior woman. Like yeah. Like I'm not gonna lie, Peach is not my favorite princess. Mine is Daisy. It's kind of obvious why. Before anyone goes, oh my gosh, she's just saying that because. Like, she's Lee's partner. Like, L to you who think that. I'm sorry, Daisy is superior, period. Like, I don't give a shit. Like, she generally is. So Peach was like, she was good. Like, I like seeing that different side of her, that she didn't need to be saved all the time, and she actually had a set of balls, and she actually wants to do something. So I thought that was kind of good, you know? All the actors was peak, and then I really like Toad as well. Like, I would never think that was a wee man yapping his Toad. Like the fact he changed his voice and everything, I thought that was really good. And then obviously everyone who has watched it or not knows the wee Jack Black tune of Princess Peach. So I'm sorry, like that was unexpected. Like when we were in the cinemas and we watched it, I was in utter shock. Like I was like, what am I watching? And I was dead laughing watching it, and then me and Lee like started singing like bits of it after we kind of got like the lyrics down, because it's like a really easy song to like learn, you know, but it was so funny. Like it was, trust me, anyone who wants to watch it, definitely go and watch it. I will say though, if I'm gonna be honest and like be like critique about it, storyline wise, I feel like they could have done a bit more. Now I don't know, baby, do you have that mindset? Do you think they could have done more with storyline, or is it just me that thinks that? So Lee thinks it's perfect. I do think that the story, like I'm gonna give it an 8.5. Like I'm not giving it anything less than that. Like it was really, really good movie, and I'm not running it down. Like definitely go and watch it. But I just think storyline wise for me, I just think it should have had like a bit more. Righty. Gonna move on to our next wee movie. Now we're talking about Fool's Paradise. This is one of Charlie Day's new movies, which kind of looks lit. I'm not gonna lie, Charlie Day is definitely has become one of my favorite actors. Like obviously he's Luigi in the Mario movie, and Always Sunny in Philadelphia is the most funniest thing. Go and watch it on Netflix. Decent wee series wise. Definitely something you need to watch, because if you want to piss yourself laughing and just have a buzz, go and watch it. Like him, Danny DeVito and the gang, top tier. Well, anyway, we're not talking about that. We're talking about Fool's Paradise. Now this new movie, he can't speak, he's gone mute. And he plays two characters. So he plays like it looks kind of like a snobby wee rich man. And then obviously the dude who's gone mute. So they switch places, and then he goes into show business and kind of gets the word handed to him. You know, but he still can't talk or speak or anything. I don't know what's gonna happen with that movie. I don't really know the whole ground of it. I feel like it'll be one of those, like, you know, easy to understand movies. Like you won't be too confused. And it's written and directed by Charlie Day, which is kind of lit, especially when he's playing like the main character. I mean, since he actually wrote Always Sunny in Philadelphia, like we just know this movie is gonna be good. So when's that coming out? Is that coming out soon? Lee has confirmed it is next month. It's coming out. See, that's why it's dates and I have him beside me. I'm like, it's the next one. Well, see, if I'm like I said, I'm talking to myself. I'm not. Lee's right beside me before anyone thinks I'm gone mental. Now, we're gonna move. We're moving on from movies, but we're not technically moving on from movies. Like we're gonna talk about CinemaCon. I said that wrong, didn't I? I said it right. Oh my gosh, I said it right, guys. I said that wrong. So it's basically a Comic-Con but cinema form. So every day they release new different genres, new movies that's out and stuff. So we're just gonna go through the ones that we kind of like the most. I know it sounds bad, but if you want to watch it, you might just need to go on YouTube and have a look, see anybody else who's looking through it. But I'm only gonna talk about the movies that we're kind of hyped about. So obviously Peak, I was like, there's no way, because like we didn't watch it, and then obviously Lee was trying to show me, and then I kind of spoiled it for myself. But they're making Kung Fu Panda 4. Now I'm sorry, I don't care what anybody says. Peak, Kung Fu Panda Peak is up there for me. Childhood best movies. It is just top tier Jack Black movie. Anything Jack Black I will watch. He is one of the best actors going. So the fact they're making part 4, even after they said part 3 was the last one, so no shock. So grateful for that. So the new Kung Fu Panda movie, so there's a new villain, and he brings back all of Poe's past rivals. So like everyone he literally terminated from like the last 3 movies, he brings them all back. And the fact that Poe is actually like giving over his Dragon Warrior title to somebody else and becoming a master, oh my gosh. When that was announced, I didn't even hear it. And then Lee repeated it to me, and I looked like I wanted to, like, I was like, there's no way you just spoiled that for me. I was like, no, that's lies. And then he was like, they literally just said it. And I was like, there's no way, like, I'm actually deaf, I didn't even hear that. So yeah, the fact that he becomes like a master, it's just like, oh my gosh, I can't wait to see that. And I feel like that is definitely gonna be the last like Kung Fu Panda movie. But either way, so stoked for it. I think it's like next year. Is it coming out? Oh, so there's no talk about when it's coming out. I thought it was next year, but guys, like, I'm literally, this is the most winged it nerdy news you've ever seen in your life. So I mean, probably, I don't know when it's coming out, but either way, we're gonna watch it. New Smurfs movie, that's coming out as well, and Rihanna's gonna be Smurfette. Like, I don't know how I feel about that. I think because I'm so used to hearing Katy Perry as Smurfette for like all the prior movies before that, I'm not gonna say I'm not hyped about it. I mean, like, Rihanna's a decent wee singer, so I mean, I'd say her acting's alright. Like, I've never really watched any movies with her acting, but I say it should be grand. Do you know what I mean? Like, I feel like it'd be a good enough movie. And I mean, just a bit of buzz. Why not? Now, The Little Mermaid, right? I know people are going to be saying things. I'm hyped to watch it, okay? So I don't care what you say about how Flounder looks or however you say his name. He looks scary. I will openly say that. They literally just ruined my G. I don't know how. I don't know why Disney did that. Like, I get it. You want it to look real and realistic, but my G, he's a fish. Like, you can't make a fish look any better. Like, seriously, give him like a freaking character face. Like, I'm sorry, when I saw her, I was like, what the heck did they do to him? Like, there's no coming back from that. I'm sorry, but yeah, Flounder just looks like he just seriously needs, like, I don't know what they did to him, but scary as frick. And Sebastian, like, bruh. I didn't even notice this. Lee noticed this. They literally squished his body for his eyes to be on his body and not his face. So, like, in the cartoon one, he has like his body and then he has his head, then he has his wee eyes. But in like the remake that they're doing, the live action, they literally just ripped off the head. They were like, oh no, he don't need that, just stick 2 eyes there and he's grand. He looks like he's missing body parts. So I mean, like, he looks botched. I will openly say that. My G looks like he's botched. Either way though, I have to still admit, I am so hyped to watch this. Like, I keep saying it to Lee, I can't wait to watch it next one. Like, I'm actually so hyped. You okay, baby? So we can move on because, like, I mean, what else am I meant to say about Little Mermaid? Just like, Flounder literally looks botched as anything, and I don't even think people who eat sushi would want to eat him. But I mean, hey, we're moving on to our next free movie, Kraven the Hunter. I think I said that right, Kraven the Hunter, yeah. So we just found out that this movie is rated R. God knows how gory this thing's gonna be. Anyone knows me knows that anything horror or gore, I shit myself. Like, I'm aesthetic, how we say it, at looking at gore and stuff. Like, I freak out, like it's funny. So I can't wait to watch this movie. Like, I don't know how I'm gonna react with this, but like, I feel like I'm definitely gonna watch it because I mean, like, it's like a Spider-Man kind of like universe thing, and like, hello, the fact they're bringing Rhino into this, like, he's literally one, like, he's not one of the best, he's not my favorite. Green Goblin is my favorite, like, villain, but like, Rhino is peak still. Like, he's still like a decent wee man. So either way, hyped about watching that. Rated R, I don't know how bad the gore is gonna be though. Like, I've never heard a movie rated R on gore before. Like, I've never heard that. Hi, wee movie buys. And Knuckles' wee show is coming out. Well, coming out, I said coming out, they only showed like a wee little sneak preview of like, oh, look what we're creating right now. But yeah, the creators of the Knuckles new show made a wee Instagram post, and it's just like a first wee look, and it's his cowboy hat, and his name's kind of like in writing, isn't it? His name's in kind of like big writing, you know, being like, oh yeah, like, we're doing this thing. And the fact that Idris Elba is gonna return as Knuckles, I'm so hyped about that. Like, I can't believe how good he was for Knuckles. I was like, oh my gosh, this is so lit. I've only recently watched the Sonic movies. I know, before you say it, what was it doing? I just didn't watch them. Do you know what I mean? I was like, oh yeah, I'll watch them again. But only recently I sat down and watched them, and I was like, wow, these things are lit. I was like, these are actually super. And the fact, like, I really love he's acting either way. So I knew either way, I was like, this thing is going to be top tier. It's peak. So I'm so excited about this whole new TV series. I'm going to see like how long the episodes are, and you know, but I don't know where it's getting released or however it's getting released, or, but either way, I am happy about this wee little thing. So I think that's all our movie. Our wee other news movie section kind of completed. It's completed, isn't it? It is. Right, guys, we are moving on to Quick Clash. Now, Quick Clash is what we call completely quick because it's completely quick. Okay, guys, you ready for Quick Clash? Hopefully I am. Oh yeah. Right, so Honkai Star Rail has released, Omega Strikers has released, and creators of Final Space can finally finish off their story with a graphic novel. I told you it was quick. Like, it was severely quick. But yeah, that was Quick Clash. I told you it was like a blink of an eye and Quick Clash is finished. But I mean, we've kind of spoke about everything else, so what do you kind of expect? So yeah. Okay, now we're moving on to Cheeto Head's Words of Wisdom. So Cheeto, take it away.
And now, Words of Wisdom with Cheeto Head. Welcome back to Words of Wisdom with me, yours truly. I'm excited to be back, and it's unfortunate that Lee could not make it for this one, but anyways, this month's Words of Wisdom are as follows.
There's no way. What the?
Until next time.
What was that? What was that? How can I literally say to the viewers? So hopefully, you know, that helps people. They don't even know what it is. It's like it's not. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Cheeto, for your words of wisdom. Fair play to anyone who can understand that we robot talk. Oh my gosh, of course. Of course he called me that. Now it's that time of our wee section of nerdy news where we're having our wee channel news, and it's a shout out to one of our wee subscribers. Now the shout out today that we're gonna give is to King Combo 97. Now I have reason to believe he loves fighting games, just like my wee fella sitting beside me. So hoping you're doing good for yourself, wee man, and yeah, there's your wee shout out. Hopefully it does mad things for your channel. Oh yeah, and we have some wee bit of news. So we have 2 new editors now for our videos. So our videos are kind of different compared to what you're used to. That's why, like, if the editing looks kind of different or there's like different music and stuff, we kind of kept this underneath the rope. So I mean, like, yeah, why don't we share it to the wee fans? You know, help them out. You know, like, let them understand that when you start seeing the videos like edited differently, that's why. But yeah, we're actually really excited about it. Just a nice new thing, you know, and just see how the video's looking. Just just excitement, you know yourself. So yeah, I think that's it for the day. I think we finished our wee nerdy news, guys. Let's frickin' go. I'm so hyped about that. I hope this was as professional as my baby usually has it. I know myself is not, but in my mind, I feel like I did a good job and a decent wee thing. Now, Ben is here with our wee weather report. Ben?
No, well,
Tracey.
The weather, which I know, it's right.
Tracey.
Honestly, I don't feel like leaving my house, so we're gonna check the good old trusty cellular device. Now, as you can see,
Tracey.
that's what you call a bit of a problem. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to fib. I'm going to pull something out of my ass. It's I don't know, it's whatever the hell you want to be.
Tracey.
I'm not just gonna go back to bed. I'm not even gonna say my famous back to you.
Tracey.
Please, I'm gonna go back to bed here.
Thanks, Ben, for that wee weather report. Now, for everyone, I just want to say thank you so much for listening. Continue the whole way through this video, especially with me just rambling on. And if you did like this video, please like it, share it, and subscribe it. You know, like, get the word out there. You know what I mean? Just help the wee channel grow some way. So just like it, share, subscribe, and we will see you again. For now, see you later.